With the recent introduction of new weapons in Modern Warfare Remastered and many complaining that these new weapons are overpowered, I decided to take a look at the new XM-LAR Assault Rifle and determine if it's really as overpowered as people have been saying. For this video, I studied a spreadsheet posted on Reddit that details all the statistics of the weapons in the game, and I was pretty surprised to see how the XM-LAR compares to other assault rifles in Modern Warfare Remastered. I'm Cameron, and welcome to BreakDown. Welcome to BreakDown, the show where we reveal the hidden information in your favorite video games so you click away more informed. In this episode, we're going to break down the actual weapon statistics of the XM-LAR Assault Rifle and see how it compares to other weapons in Modern Warfare Remastered. Before we get into the video, I want to give a big thanks to ASQD Gaming who provided me with the gameplay, as I currently have not unlocked the XM-LAR. Please check out his channel and show him some love. His link will be in the description. Also, if you'd like to view the source of all my information, which is a spreadsheet of all the weapon stats that was posted to Reddit, a link will be posted in the description as well, so you can check it out for yourself. In Modern Warfare Remastered, the XM-LAR can be obtained by completing the XM-LAR bounty, which requires you to unlock the epic full auto combat uniform, legendary foreshadow emblem, rare lark character, rare waffle reticle, common altercation calling card, and common kickback assault rifle camo. If you wanted to purchase each of these to unlock the weapon, it would cost a total of 4,305 salvage. Also, if you'd like to see the fastest way to earn each of these out of supply drops, I previously made a video discussing the drop rates of items from supply drops, so be sure to check that out. A link will be in the description below. Getting into the weapon stats, the XM-LAR will deal 40 damage per bullet up close and decrease down to 30 damage at a distance. This means that normally it'll take 3 to 4 shots to kill with this weapon. With stopping power equipped, the weapon will deal 56 damage up close and 42 damage at a distance, making it a 2 to 3 shot kill against non-juggernaut players. This is identical to the damage values of the AK-47, so you'll hear me compare this weapon to the AK a lot throughout this video. With this damage, the XM-LAR is definitely a viable weapon that can compete with the upper tier of assault rifles, so it is by no stretch of the imagination a bad weapon. The max damage range comes in at 33 meters, which isn't horrible, but is noticeably worse than the AK-47's 45 meters. After that 33 meters, you can expect to be getting 4-shot kills normally or 3 shots with stopping power equipped. This is actually the smallest range of all the assault rifles in the game, but is by no means terrible. For the rate of fire, the XM-LAR fires at 625 rounds per minute, which is just a little faster than the MP44. However, this is less than the AK-47's 705 rounds per minute, so a slight edge goes to the AK-47, but the difference is honestly almost unnoticeable. This is a slow fire rate, but is complemented by the high damage of the weapon, so it's about what you would expect for dealing this kind of damage. Similarly to the AK-47, using a suppressor will reduce your range by about 65%, leaving you with only a third of the range as before, which will make it a lot more rare for you to get those 3 or 2 shot kills. So generally, I wouldn't recommend using the suppressor on this weapon. One advantage the XM-LAR has over the AK-47 is that using this weapon with a red dot sight does not reduce the weapon's overall damage output. Using a red dot sight on the AK-47 reduces the weapon's minimum damage to 20, meaning at long distances the weapon would take 1 extra shot to kill. Through my testing, this damage reduction did not appear to be in place on the XM-LAR, so it has a slight advantage there. Headshots deal 1.4 times damage, so the headshots aren't really needed. You're already dealing pretty good damage quickly, so don't feel forced to aim for the head unless you're trying to complete camo challenges. Another thing to note is that I've heard from a lot of people that have this weapon that it has a noticeably large amount of idle sway like the AK-47, so that's something to keep in mind. The XM-LAR has a good time to kill as long as you can hit your shots consistently. Its fastest theoretical time to kill is 288 milliseconds, which is a little slower than the AK's 255 millisecond fastest time to kill, but this is a very minimal difference, so the weapon will still feel very powerful. It also has good wall penetration and pretty manageable recoil. This is by no means a laser gun, but you can still control the recoil pretty consistently. This is overall a very fast killing weapon that can really drop people quick as long as you're accurate. It may not have the fastest time to kill in the game, but it definitely has a strong competitive edge, especially for a DLC weapon. Another thing to note is that the XM-LAR is very similar to the M14 but fully automatic. It has very similar damage and rates of fire, so you can kind of imagine this as a fully automatic M14, which obviously is going to be a very strong weapon. In most criteria, the XM-LAR appears to be a slightly worse AK-47, but I feel the good recoil and general strong damage really puts this up there with the upper tier of assault rifles. The rate of fire and range may be slightly worse, but the recoil is definitely more controllable and easy to use compared to the AK-47. On top of that, the weapon has an edge in that using a red dot sight on the weapon will not decrease its overall damage. So if you're looking for a strong fully automatic assault rifle to run with a red dot sight, this is a great go-to weapon. The weapon really reminds me of a cross between the SC-2010 assault rifle from Ghost and the ACR from the Modern Warfare games. So if you like both of these weapons, you're likely going to enjoy the XM-LAR. Overall, there's no doubt that this is a really strong and powerful weapon, especially for a weapon that not everybody can access. But overall, I wouldn't classify the weapon as overpowered because at the end of the day, the AK-47 will outclass it in many attributes, and obviously so will the M16. So I want to thank you all for watching, and be sure to give me ideas in the comments below on what I should do for the next episode of Breakdown. Hopefully from watching this video you have a better understanding of the XM-LAR Assault Rifle in Modern Warfare Remastered. So if you do, be sure to leave a like, it really helps with spreading this video to other interested people, and be sure to subscribe if you'd like to see the next episode of Breakdown. Once again, if you want to see the sources and look at the actual chart with all this information and the information of all the other weapons, a link will be in the description, and be sure to check out ASQD Gaming, who is nice enough to provide me with the gameplay. He's really got a pretty cool channel, so be sure to check him out as well. And thanks for watching. I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.
Yeah, baby.